Guys, how's it going? It's your girl DJ, and you are back trading with DJ. I hope all has been well with everybody, and you're hanging in there. I know it's hard. It may seem really hard for you, and it's not making sense. Just keep going. Eventually, it's going to make sense, right? Rome wasn't built in one day, guys. Remember that. Just remember that. But I just wanted to come on here and verify. I did a video on this strategy like a long time ago. Like my very first trading video was on M's and W's. And if you scroll back, you'll be able to see it. But I really wanted to redo it again and explain a little bit more for those who are so confused. There was a lot of people who was like so confused about it. And I'm just like, what are you confused? What are you confused about? Right? What exactly are you confused about? But here we go. So it's actually the M's and W's, right? We got the M's and W's. And if you nowadays there's so many different indicators, and you can include your indicator inside of the M's, inside of the M's and W's, right? So here's what you're doing. The first thing you're gonna do is identify. Let's lock that tool in. So here's the top. The bottom. I would say is the bottom. Right, boom. And we got the M up here. It's tricky. You just gotta like have like, I don't know, sniper eyes for it or something. Right? We got one up here as well. I do this so much, it's just like I can already see it. And if you're not able to see it, that's okay. Okay, and we have a W here. I put the two circles so that you can see where it created like that V cut down the middle. Right? So first things first, within the M's and W's, notice, every time it breaks, it actually retests, right? So here's with the W, break and retest. We have that here as well with the M, and it's always gonna be different when it does it. Not always gonna be the same thing. We got it here, and now we're gonna wait for it to happen here as well. Right, and this market is actually on a downtrend. How I know that? It's been creating lower highs, right? It's been creating lower highs. That's how I know it's on a downtrend. So we're actually on the hour. And yes, you can apply this to binary options as well. So notice what happened, right? With the M's and the W's, super simple. Some people complicated it for no reason, but it doesn't have to be complicated like that, right? So notice once I went to the line chart, now you're able to see why I put those circles there, right? You're able to see, okay, boom. And now I'm going to go back and apply trend lines. Right? Now we're gonna do this. Boom. If you're not able to see it still, I don't know what to tell you, but it's clear. Right? See what it's gonna do there. Now, are you able to see the M's and W's? You see, this is a W, this is an M, this is a W, this is an M, this is a W, this is an M, W, M. And this one actually, it pulled back in multiple areas. It pulled back here. It did it up here again. And it did it up here as well. It also did it right there too. But every time it did it, notice it didn't come all the way down. It actually went up, pulled closely above, and then jump back up, pull down, jump back up, pull down until it created that double top, right? So these are called double tops and double bottoms. But also, guys, I wanted to touch on something with y'all. I don't tolerate disrespect. And certain people, you need to understand, if you're gonna reach out to me and ask me about help or anything like that, do not rush me with a response. If you really are serious about getting started, just say that right in your email so I can see if it's urgent or not. But do not waste my time, please. I have multiple businesses that I'm running, and then you have people who have attitude and who are entitled, right? There was one person who went in my email, and this person is like, well, are you not gonna respond? I didn't expect it to be like this and that. And I'm like, excuse me, are you paying me? I don't Everybody who reaches out to me, I'm not obligated to respond to you. I'm not obligated to put these videos on YouTube, but I still do it because I have the heart to share information. Like a lot of the stuff I share with y'all, not everybody's on here sharing it because they want to keep it to themselves, right? And then you have those who are very entitled and disrespectful. How can you be disrespectful when I'm so nice, when I'm being nice to you and I'm sharing like gems with you all the time? This is what I don't get with people. But you know what I realized? You can never satisfy people. And this person was mad disrespectful, and I said, you're not gonna get a response from me. Oh, I've been waiting and it's been a week. Well, if you want to follow up, all you have to say is, hey DJ, I'm following up with you, I didn't hear from you, I emailed you. And then I'll say, oh, I'm sorry, I've been pretty backed up. Okay, what can I help you with? That's it. Very respectfully. All of that. I love when people are respectful because it shows that you that you're actually like, you got some manners. Because I got manners. I know how to speak to people. So you got to know how to come across, especially if you're needing that person. Like, some of y'all don't realize. I'm like, who trained these people? Some people have really terrible home training. Because how can you be an adult and you don't know how to speak to somebody who you need help from? Like, I'm down with helping everybody. And, but it's just, excuse me. You gotta know how to speak to people. It really didn't make sense to me. And I said, man. But we're doing this on the Australian dollar, guys, versus the USD, right? So now you're able to see the M's and W's. So how you would trade the M's and W's, right? As soon as the market break, let me tell you something. When you're doing this, you gotta wait for the top to be formed. Like, let's say here you have an M that's forming, right? You're not gonna try to enter the market right here because it's not done for me. You don't know what's gonna happen today. It's not always gonna be a perfect M, right? And you're not gonna enter once it does this. Where are you gonna enter? Don't enter here, because why would you do that? You don't know what's happening. Sometimes maybe it'll continue to go all the way up. Now you enter with a sell and then you end up losing your money, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait for it to come back down, right? And your entry would be down here, right? It's not gonna be a perfect M, like I said. So your entry would be here. It'll do this. It'll pull down a little bit more, and then it'll go back. Sometimes it goes back to where it broke. Sometimes it goes back a bit higher. Sometimes it does this. It goes a bit above and then it pulls back down. Most of the times, it goes in or it stays near the entry, the entry point. And this is where you enter right here, right? This is where you enter with a sell. Because after the pullback, we know what's happening after that. We know that it's gonna do this. Boom. And then this is what you're gonna catch. I'd rather you wait for a good move instead of just like trying to like, and you can use this on binary options as well. Yes, you can use it there, just on a much smaller time frame. But I had a lot of results for this with this when I first got started with trading. So let me go over a W. So you would have this for a sell. Okay. This is for sell. So M is for selling, W is for buying. So now let's do a W. Okay. You wouldn't try to find your entry here, right? Because you don't know that this is gonna be a W. It could very much be a fake out, right? It could be a V. All you know is you want that double bottom, and this still isn't a double bottom. It's still not a double bottom. It just looks like a a Z or something backwards. But it's not until it does this, that's when you know it'll be a W or not, right? Now this is a double bottom. This is one bottom. This is the second bottom. Boom. Double bottom. It's double and it's at the bottom. That's why it's called a double bottom. And for the M, there's 1 and 2. It's at the top. That's what it's called. That's why it's called a double top. So you then would wait in here for your entry. Right? Once it break above, you can either enter there if you really don't have the patience to wait, or you can wait for it to retest. Right? Pulls back, and then you enter here. Actually, let me use a different call out thing. And then you enter here. Right, that's your entry, and then it continues to go up. Once you enter, boom. Now you save yourself from that whole pullback that it did. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here, right? It did that W, it broke above here, right? This was the candle that it broke. It broke out of like that big green candle. That big green candle, bullish engulfing bar. It sniped right through the resistance. That would be your resistance. And then it came back down. It pulled back, and then it shot back up. This is the carefree entry you would want to get, right? And then for the M, it's the same thing. Drops, pulls down, pulls back, and then drops back down. You can do the same thing on a bigger time frame if you are. This is you can scalp this. You can swing it. I had a lot of results swinging it and scalping it, either way, both ways. And you can do it on use it on binary options, just on smaller time frame, right? Notice every time it does the W, it actually pulls back. So just like over here, right? It broke above. This was the breaking candle, and then it jumped up, but it pulled back down. It actually pulled lower, right? This time, and then it shot back up. Back up from there. 50 something pips. So this would be your entry here. You would have caught 50 something pips, right? This is for beginners. You don't have to worry about catching thousands of pips. You're in the beginning stage. You just need to worry about getting some pips so you can make you some money. That's what you need to worry about. Right, so you can see got an M and a W here. Right, showed you where your entry should be. And this is for a buy. And that's it. Simple. If somebody complicates this in the comments, I mean, I don't read all the comments, guys, but certain ones I do read. And I do answer questions in there as well. So if you are confused about something, this is very, very simple. You know, ask me. Also, for the people who said they wanted to join my team, for quicker response, reach out to me on Instagram because I'm able to, because I personally have my Instagram and I'm able to see all the DMs and I'm able to. But for my email, it can be a lot. I have other businesses in there, so a lot of emails would get lost within there. But still email me because that puts you at the priority list. Right when I go over my emails, I can respond to you. But this is double bottom and a double top, right? So, and then it continues on from there. Every time a W finish forming, an M forms, and every time an M forms, a W forms right after that. Right? It's very, very easy to understand. It's not hard at all. And if you complicate this, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Just rewatch this and try to make sense out of it and practice it. Try it and let me know how it goes. You can also use the line chart. Excuse me. You can also use the line chart and notice where I put the box area is either where it did the pullback. I put it here so that I can catch it once it do it hit there, and then that's basically as simple as that, right? M's and W's, buy low, you sell high. You're still buying low, you're still selling pretty high, because once you catch that entry and it drops, like I don't know, it's better than that. And you catch that entry right here and it jumped up, it's secure, right? Secure. But you want to make sure you don't put your stop loss too far off. Once you enter, calculate 3-to-1 ratio, and you're good. But that's about it, guys. Hope all goes well. And if you are serious about joining my team, please, guys, please just don't waste my time because there's a lot of people who would do that. That's why I refrain from answering certain messages or certain emails because I realize some people they're not actually serious. They just trying to see what they can get out of it, right? People are opportunists. They want to see how they can just swindle you. And I'm the worst person you can try to do that to because I'm way too smart to be swindled. Way too smart. So yeah. If you are serious, just show it. I don't have to tell you what to say. You should know what to say. There's a lot of people who reach out to me and I can tell they're serious based on what they said. Some people are like, yo, mama, help me out. What? Who are you talking to? Can't be talking to me? Right? Those are the emails I look at and I just ignore. Oh, this is the entry. Or, I need you. Can you help me? Excuse me? First of all, hello. How are you? Right? Man, these people I guess they do say when you're nice, people think they can just approach you any type of way. But when you be a bit mean, rude, that's when people they tighten up before approaching you a certain way. But I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean. I'm a nice person. I shouldn't have to change my ways just because certain people don't know how to conform to adulthood and show some respect. So I'm not gonna change the way I am. I'm just gonna keep ignoring the people who don't know how to come correct. When you come correct, because I do this on my time. This is time. This is me waking up early in the morning. I could be sleeping. I'm tired, physically tired. I could be sleeping, but I say, you know what? I've been fighting my sleep because this one right here, I kept saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And if I didn't put my foot down and say, you know what, I gotta get up and do it because this is the only time I can do it early in the morning. During the day, I'm out all day just hustling and getting things done, meetings and running stuff up and all that good stuff. So this is me taking time out of my sleep to do this, to drop these videos out here. So I'm gonna need for people to show a little respect, okay? And if you have been respectful, thank you. Um, I'm speaking to the ones who had no home training, who you know, because a lot of people are bold behind the emails behind the scenes until you come face to face with them, and then they realize, oh shoot, this is not the one or the two, because I am not the one or the two to be played with, you know. But that's about it. I just wanted to clarify that part because some people just be aggy with it. But go ahead and try this and let me know how it goes. If you want to send me an email on you trying it out, go ahead. Let me see your progress. I love to see other people applying, the stuff that I'm showing. Let me see your progress, and let's definitely get it. Hope y'all have a great day and stay safe out here.